Hey everyone. Wow. I don't even know where to start. When I hit record on that video a week ago, I was just trying to process what happened to me. There was no way I could have imagined that over 70,000 people would view it, much less 1,500 people would even subscribe to it. I've read every single comment, and it's been overwhelming. There's over 800 of them. And I just want to say thank you, truly. But here's the thing. After reading all of those comments, I realized something. This isn't just my story anymore. This is our story. And today, I need to be real with you about what this week has really been like. Your comments fell into 4 different categories, and I want to talk to each one of you differently. First, to those of you who sent good wishes and kind words and prayers saying, "I'm sorry this happened to you. Thank you." On the hard days recently, I come back to those. They mean more than you know. Second, to those of you who have gone through this before and come out stronger, your stories give me hope. Knowing that someone made it through and is thriving on the other side, that's fuel. Third, to those of you who are actively going through this right now with me, you're the reason I'm making these videos. We're in the trenches together. And I promise you, we're going to figure this out together. And fourth, to those of you who are still employed, but are terrified that this could happen to you, I get it. I was you 2 weeks ago. Everything looked stable. Everything felt secure. That's exactly why you need to watch what's coming next, though, all the way to the end. So let's talk about the hard truths that I learned this week. Let me tell you what this week was actually like, not the LinkedIn version. How about hard truth number 1? The costs that you don't see coming. I spent over $200 on packing supplies this week. Boxes, tape, bubble wrap, some totes, and lots of paper. You know what's wild? When I was employed, $200 didn't feel like much if I needed something. But now that I'm unemployed, every single dollar is screaming at me. So I'm standing in Home Depot and I'm putting things in my cart and I start doing the math. And I realized, wow, to purchase all of this, I'm probably gonna have to cut back on some other things. And I've already cut all the extra expenses. So $200 worth of packing supplies could have been a couple of weeks of groceries. And how about hard truth number 2 I learned this week? The silence is deafening. What I mean by that is I reached out to 10 people in my network this week. 3 responded. People I thought were friends, not just colleagues, and I got 3 responses. 3. And you know what? That hurts more than the layoff, honestly. The people you thought were in your corner, but it turns out that it was because of your title or your position. And here's hard truth number 3 that I learned this week. The system doesn't care about your situation. Here's a fun one. Try to rent an apartment when you're unemployed. Go ahead, I'll wait. I'm trying to move to Alabama. I have excellent credit for now. I have savings. I'm a professional with 30 years of experience, and I can't get an apartment to rent to me. No current employment, no lease for you. One rental company even literally told me if I wanted to pay it all, the whole lease, up front, I couldn't do it. They have a policy against that. So that eliminated some options. The system is designed for people with W-2s. If you don't fit in that box, then you're practically invisible. But here's where it gets interesting. Because I'm not just sitting back taking hits, I'm adapting. And this is where you need to pay attention if you're in groups 3 or 4. Solution number 1, I'm reactivating my consulting company. I have a consulting company, Consultex Solutions, that I put on pause, but I'm reactivating it. You know why? Because technically I am employed. I'm self-employed. Now, here's the brutal truth. I have no revenue yet, right now. So rental companies still can't verify my ability to pay. But at least I can check the employed box. Let's talk about solution number 2. Liquid assets as proof of funds. You want proof I can pay rent? Fine. I'm gonna have to pay 6 months upfront cash out of my savings. Is it ideal? No. Does it hurt? Yes. Is it reality? Unfortunately. This is what adaptability looks like in real time. It's not pretty, it's not easy, but it's survival. Okay, so solution number 3, intentional relationship building. You remember those 7 people who didn't respond? I'm not bitter, but I am learning. I scheduled lunch for next week with one of my closest coworkers. Not to talk about jobs, but to build a relationship and keep up, because it matters. Quality over quantity, always. Okay, so here's some real talk. And here's what I need you to understand, whether you're currently in the middle of this or whether you're preparing for it. There's 4 things that I made note of this week. Number 1, this is going to be harder than you think. Not because you're not strong enough, and not because you're not smart enough, but because the system was not designed for this kind of disruption. Number 2, you're going to face a lot of unexpected costs. Budget for them now if you're employed. If you're laid off, track every penny as if your life depends on it. Because right now it does. Number 3, some people are going to disappoint you. That's okay. You'll also discover who your real supporters are. And those relationships, they're gold. And number 4, the rules are different when you're unemployed. Everything from renting apartments to getting credit to just basic respects, it all changes. You need to be ready to adapt, pivot, fight for every inch. But here's the thing, and this is important. You can do this. I'm doing it. Thousands of others are having to do it right now too, and so can you. Is it fair? No. Is it right? No. Is it reality? Yeah. And we have to deal with reality. So here's my promise to all 4 groups. To those wishing me well, I'm going to make you proud. To those who have survived this before, I'm going to join you on the other side, and I'm going to help as many people as I can get there too. And to those of you who are going through this with me, I'm going to keep showing up. I'm going to be honest, and I'm going to share with you what works and what doesn't work. And to those of you who are scared that this could happen to you, I'm going to help you prepare. I'm going to show you how to survive and come out stronger on the other side. This is day 15 of my journey. There's going to be a day 16. There's going to be a day 100. There's going to be more days after that. And you know what? I'm going to document all of it for you. Not because I want to, but because we need to. Because the only way we change this broken system is by talking about it honestly. So, if you're not subscribed yet, please hit that button. I appreciate it. And if you are subscribed, please drop me a comment and let me know which of the 4 groups you really fit into. Let's build this community together. And remember, layoffs don't define you. How you respond does. We're in this together, and I'll see you in the next one.